Hello. So, before I get even into the basics of this video, I'm going to give a spoiler warning. They're not going to be big spoilers, but there are going to be some basic kind of story related things past the first few chapters. If you kind of know where you're going with this game, it's not much, but let me think. If you know anything about how death works in this game, then you're fine to watch it. I won't say more than that. So, if you've gotten to the point where you've gotten weapons, you'll have received a warning from the game telling you not to kill people or it'll cause a void out. Now, I behaved myself during the campaign, made sure I didn't kill anybody. For fear. I thought there might have been a trophy or something, you know, beat the game without killing anybody or beat the game without causing a void out. So I behaved myself. Now I'm gonna fabricate myself a lethal assault rifle. Lethal as fuck. And I'm gonna kill some fuckers. Oh, I should have got a bike. I'm not walking to a mule camp. See, is there anybody kind enough to share something with me today? Thank you, Uncle Haircut. I am taking your bike. So, I don't really know what to expect from this. I haven't done it before, obviously, like I said. I don't know if it's going to cause a void out that's not game ending. So I'm sort of thinking, okay, is it going to be a case where it's like an end game screen saying, sorry, you fucked up, try again? Or will it actually turn your bollocks? Will it leave an actual crater in the ground? So here's for the excitement. I know there's a mule camp just around the corner. I'm gonna go and pop a few heads, which I'm quite looking forward to, really, because I've wanted to kill these guys for a while. I've ran them over with the van. I remember I fucking plowed through a bunch of these lads with the van. They all walked it off, no bother to them. Think you can ping me, boys? I'm unstoppable now. Right. I'm supposed to do standard rounds. Blow this fucker's face off.
Sam.
That's me.
Looks like you've got a body on your hands. Doesn't matter how it happened, you can't ignore it. And if you're directly responsible, all the more reason to clean it up.
Why is the baby getting upset?
Any corpse left alone will eventually go Necro and Papa BT. You've got to dispose of it before that happens.
How about if I choose not to dispose of it? Why is Lou getting obsessed with me killing boys? He's too moral. His moral conscience is just too good. This guy's bulletproof. Fuck's sake, Lou doesn't last very long, does he? I suppose I'd also mention in this video, before something accidentally might pop up, I've beaten the main story. I will try not to pause the game in case like a quest thing pops up that will spoil anything. It's not a big spoiler, but yeah, close your eyes if I pause the game. I'll warn you in advance if I have to. But I'm not gonna claim. I'll leave these bodies here. See how long it takes them to go Necro. This could be in for a pretty shit video now. This takes like 4 hours. I'll give it a few minutes, and if not, then I'm just gonna cut the video and come back when these guys are ready to blow. That's what he said. Oh, a little ghosty sign. Oh, place in a body bag. Where's he been keeping all these body bags? Stuffing them up his arse. Have they been adding kilograms to my... Hey, piggyback. Have they been adding kilograms now to my stash, having to carry body bags with me the whole time? I suppose I'll just... Oh. Here he goes. He's drunk! I might have to pause it now just to get to my cargo menu. Just fuck this down. I don't want him anymore. Yeah, no spoilers, all good. So now let's play the waiting game. I suppose it has to give you a bit of time now that I think about it, because you're going to have to get it to the burning place. What the fuck is it called? Incinerator. Burning place. So I'd say that'll probably give you a bit of time. That's for all the fucking spears you're throwing at me, you bastard. Pointers will be alright. We're all good now. Area is clean. I think at this point I'll just cut this video now and come back in whenever. I'm in for a fucking boring ass wait now if I actually have to sit around and wait for these guys to go Necro. Well, see you in a couple of seconds or a couple of hours for me. Flawless scene transition. Many moons have passed since I started this. I have great regrets now. These fuckers aren't exploding at all. So as you've noticed, I've changed location. I was sitting around watching a bunch of bodies and nobody was going anywhere. So I decided I'd take one of them to a rainy area, which is this place where it's always raining, hoping that it might speed up the cooking process. So he's been stewing away in there for a while, but there's still no Chiral Krispies floating out of him yet. But what I thought I might be able to do to save time is use this Timefall shelter to my advantage. So I don't know how long it's going to take for me all boy over there to explode. I assume I'll get some kind of a warning from the game in advance. For anybody who ever accidentally kills somebody, I found out a nice little cheeky shortcut. I had a guy on my back and I just did a quick pit stop in one of the knot cities, and I said I'd rest overnight in the private room, thinking that it might pass some time forward so it'll get him closer to dying. And I woke up next day and the body was gone. Now alright, this is clearing up the weather. Got excited there. They took 400 likes off me now. Fucking battery's low on the controller. They took 400 likes off me, the Cowboys. Does that look like it's getting more bloody to you? I don't expect anyone to respond, it's just a dog looking at me now. But anyway, where was I? Got distracted here. Oh, I'm not allowed to use it when it's not raining. Fucking brilliant. So yeah, I did a pit stop in one of the knot cities and they disposed of the body for me. Now it cost me 400 likes. I'm sure I don't give a shit, like I have fucking hundreds of thousands of likes at this stage. They're a pointless form of currency. So, if you're someone who couldn't be arsed disposing of the bodies, this place would be very useful for you. Just something to know in case you'd rather just give away that many likes. There's a lot of ceramics there now. We need to rebuild a portion of the road. This is where all the BTs usually are. So, I don't know what to do now. Like, I could end up spending another 6 hours looking at this fucking stupid tool ready to explode. Ah, sure, look, I may as well go and get the ceramics over there and just rebuild the road. Yeah, I don't know, I will see this to the end. But, I'm just gonna stop it now. And I'll do another flawless scene transition when I feel like I'm making some progress on this fucker exploding. Because he's got a lot of cooking left to do before he's reaching explosion time. No, my luck now. I'll go off and make a fucking cup of tea or something. Oh, I can't carry it all at once. I'll go off and make a cup of tea now and I get back and the fucker will have exploded on me. Load onto the bike. And that'll be it then. I'll have to start all over again. But anyway, I won't fucking waste any more time. Pause game. Flawless scene transition soon. And the old boy on my back now will have Chiral Krispies coming out of him. Boom. Instant teleportation. So I've travelled back to where I initially killed all those lads. Because I was thinking that maybe one of these guys would end up blowing up first. And it would fuck up everything for me. So I've come back here. And I've been sitting here looking at these for ages. I'm at the point now where I want to go off and play Outer Worlds. I want to keep looking at these fucking dead bodies in the ground, but there's nothing going on. Like, at all. Pardon me.
Let's go.
It's probably been 2, maybe. Well, there you are. 54 minutes have passed. I've been here for 54 minutes looking at these fucking bastards. No chance of them going necro. I say maybe about half hour before. So yeah, we're looking at about 2 hours I've been staring at dead bodies for it, and they have not blown up. At this point I could nearly beat the fucking story. I might just drive up the hill and save it. In the meantime, hope that maybe these guys decide to blow. But there's nothing going on here. Maybe if I leave them, they'll end up blowing up instead. They get a bit camera shy when I'm watching them. But like, I was expecting something exciting here. I was either expecting shit to happen that would be game over or a cool big ass explosion. I was not expecting them just to not blow up. We called them on their bluff. Like the way the game up until this point has handled this sort of stuff is that when they go necro or when they're dead, you gotta get them to the incinerator as quick as possible. But it's like 2 hours of my time, and I've done loads of waiting at the Timefall shelters. I spent 2 nights sleeping in a private room, which I can only guess is a 24-hour period. Like, there's probably a good week of time has passed in game, and these guys haven't gone necro. So maybe they just don't. Maybe it's bullshit. It's all lies. Conspiracy. But these guys aren't going anywhere. Nothing's happening. I don't want to give up either, but I can't keep looking at dead bodies in the ground. I have better things to be doing with my time. But I've saved the game up there. I may come back to it some other day if I'm like, I have something else to do and I can't play games. I'll just leave this sort of tick away in the background. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll end up dying. I will upload that video if it happens. But for now, scientific evidence. My science has been proven. Well, there's something come up there now? Oh. When does it have a give you a little clock? I think there's enough evidence here now to show that these guys aren't going to blow up, or these guys don't blow up. It's weird. Because wouldn't it just destroy the story if I left him here, went off with the story, and 7 hours later it blew up and I was so far away that I couldn't get back to it in time to dispose of the body.
Okay.
So that was it. Game over. New save, start from the start. It hardly does that, yeah. They should give you a little clock or something to say, come on now. Get this lad to the incinerator before he blows up. Maybe these guys don't have souls. They do have a little spooky Luigi Mansion ghost here. But none of them are even showing any signs of the chiral matter floating out of them. The chiral crispies. They're all fine and healthy. Look at them. Healthy specimens. What's that? Blue. The blue gets me. Nah.
Get it done.
Get her done. The girl jobs. This was a big ass waste of my time. But at least we got something out of it. Proves that there's no need to worry about them going necro. You have a minimum of 2 hours real world time. A seemingly infinite amount of in-game time because it's so fucking all over the spot. Anywho, that's it for now.
Only gonna get harder.
That's what she said. So if I come back to it, I will upload the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the disappointment, because I didn't.
Not far from your position.
Deja vu?
I think it might be a
I think so.
A body.
About to go necro. Yeah, we get it. Okay, so I've been here already. I decided to go off and do a couple of missions. Did a bunch of sleeping in private rooms. Got a few hookers. The usual. And it's happened. So I've reloaded a different save. I reloaded a different save, came back and the bodies were all gone. And I was ready to freak the fuck out. But based on Hartman's call there, I'm guessing that the bodies are still here now. So I don't know if this is critical to do it or not. I'm just following the steps that I took the last time to make the detonation actually happen. So yeah, I'm going to pretend like I'm super surprised by all this for the dramatic effect that it's going to cause. Wow! But I know what happens now. I'm in on the secret.
Thank you for your contribution.
Right, this is the last thing I did then. I rested here. And that should be enough. Now I'll drive back to where I left the body. And it better fucking be there. Swear to God, if this has all been for nothing now. When I came back a minute ago and all the bodies were gone, I was ready to cry after about 4 hours of work. It adds no fear at all though to the thing of death. I don't give a shit about it anymore. Scoot through on this bike now. Lou's happy. So I left the body by the bridge's shelter. Okay, it's all looking good. I might do a few attempts at this, so see can I manipulate the outcome a bit. So there's the body. It's good news. So we'll see what happens here now when I get close to it. And he sinks into the ground. Let's get the cereal. So for the record, I did this from a distance a few minutes ago. And the void out was an instant game over. So you can't, there's going to be no big ass detonation to watch from a distance. Oh, I can't even use weapons around here. So like, why would just a random mob BT? He's nothing scary. He's got these lads all over the place. I say the camp down the road has gotten serious. Alright, price is over. If this is all you have to do to avoid a void out, why bother incinerating anything? I'm guessing that's the void out averted. I'll go to the camp now of the zombie camp. See what else we got in our hands. So that was the first disappointment. When you watch the void out from a distance, you kind of go into that repatriation mode, and you find your body and just reload the save. There's nothing to it. They're all gone. Oh wait, no, they're not. They must have voided out already, or must have died already. So there's not been a void out. Or maybe it only voided out that last time because there was like one of those little soldier lads floating around. All that's really happened is this has turned into a death camp. At this stage in the game now, the BTs aren't really much of a challenge. A couple of bullets and they're dead. I guess you can't leave it behind though. If I was off in the mountains now and that BT did arrive and kill a porter, that would be game over and you would have to load the game save quite a bit back. Now the good news is the game gives you a lot of game saves. It's not, you're never going to be fucked. You can always load back to one of the many auto saves. It keeps like 50 of them. If I can see them when I get off. But if all you have to do is come back and kill the BTs, easy peasy. Yeah, that seems about right. There was around 4 lads here, wasn't there? There was a couple of more lads inside the building. I'll go and check it there. Keep an eye on these. Oh, must be one nearby. Oh fuck! You're getting loose stress now, lads. Calm down. This ain't leading to much. Just gonna have to kill all these BTs and be done with it. Lou's gonna have a heart attack now in a minute. Poor little lad. I won't be able to get those chiral veins up there either. I'll clear the area anyway, for science. Leave no stone unturned. Do you know what? I'll get caught and see what happens here. If I could trigger a void up by dying here, does it cause a game over? I'm pretty sure the gold ones give you a shit ton of crystals. The gold ones are also instant game over. We a slut. This feels a lot easier than it used to. Suck me under, boys. I don't want to load my latest game save because my latest game save was where they were all missing. Yeah, this is actually this is the one. So there we go. Letting the BT, all that happens is for letting the body die as a BT spawn. So if you do end up killing a dead guy in a mule camp, there's really no incentive for you to do much, unless maybe a porter were to walk by and get caught, and then it would be your game over. So I guess maybe you could have random game overs. It's hard to know. I don't think it really makes a difference though. It's taking ages. Oh. I'm gonna let it get to the point where it detonates, so you can just see. So I'll deliver all this shit again. Shup you! Don't need to hear your words. We came a man. I'll just do the. Oh, fuck off.
Good work.
I'll do the message card, whatever it's called, memory chip. Message card. Yep, you're welcome. Well done, spooky mask. Now I'll sleep over in the thing.
Thank you for your
I forget what I did last time that caused it to detonate, because I felt like I was traveling. I was about to record a video. It's going to be my fantastic progress update, where I was actually about to say I give up. Let me see, can I lower this a bit? I can hardly hear myself talk. This is all killing time. So yeah, the ghoulies and all are still there. Yeah, so what I was doing last time was I was just kind of roaming around, causing no bother. I took my time to get back to where the... Oh. Nah, he's only dazed. Their docking me points doesn't bother me anymore. I wonder will they make DLC? Or should I just absolutely fuck up this game save now? Well, maybe I shouldn't get too close. Nah, they couldn't. Because that body is right next to the bridge city, or the knot city, there's no way they'll let it blow that one up. It's critical to the story.
I wonder if anyone's watching.
I am. Try and kill a minute or two around here without getting too close. Look at that, stationary and all. Like the old times in Vice City, trying to do stoppies. No. He's not gone Necro anyway. Hold on.
Oh God, Sam. There was a corpse you missed that went Necro. The BT, it found someone, and there was a void out. I don't think we can come back from this. I think it's over.
Game over, son. And that's it. BT or a void out is game over. No big crater in the ground. But the game does a hell of a lot to make it easy for you not to fuck up. I don't even know where my body is now. And when you do find your body, come here to me. Load save data. That's all you do. So that's it. And you just got a Chrome baby instead. And there you go. You've seen it all now. You know what happens when you kill someone in Death Stranding and trigger a void out. It's shit. So if you don't want to waste 5 hours of your time to make a video like this, I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but fuck it. It's done now. We've all know what happens. Happy days. And now I can delete this game and go on to something better.